American Exceptionalism. It is often said that America is a unique country, a beacon of light on top of a hill, illuminating to the rest of the world its respect for rule of law, human rights, individual freedoms, and commitments to free markets. All these qualities make America exceptional in world affairs. Let's look at the reality. America is exceptionally good at 1. Bombing and destroying countries which it does not like, installing compliant regimes, the Shah in Iran being one example. 2. Bombing and destroying countries in the name of democracy and human rights, Iraq and Libya being 2 examples. 3. America is exceptionally good at toppling governments it does not like, regime change, assassinations and support for terrorist groups well documented by the CIA, such as the Contras in Nicaragua. Since the creation of America over 300 years ago, it has been in conflict with many parts of the world for over 270 years of its existence. 4. America is exceptionally good at killing people in the name of democracy and human rights. Over 20 million killed, many more injured, military interventions over 50 countries with over 700 military bases in 1 in 3 countries. Over 45 military bases in the Middle East alone. It is the world's biggest military power and the world's biggest arms supplier. It spends more on military than the rest of the world put together. 5. America is very good at appropriating the resources of other countries it wants at very low prices. Middle East oil being one. The deal of the century signed with Saudi Arabia, cheap oil paid in dollars for keeping the monarchy in power. 6. America is very good at imposing its financial and economic system on the rest of the world, the dollar hegemony, and Wall Street. 7. As the world's biggest economy, America is exceptionally good at ensuring any trade deal will benefit US corporations the most, NAFTA and TPP being 2 such agreements. So commitment to free trade means the US wins. So free trade is not fair trade. This keeps countries poor from developing as they continue to supply primary goods at low prices which keep them poor. 8. America is very good at indebting poor countries with high interest loans which it cannot be paid back from the IMF and World Bank, as these loans have to be paid back in dollars, which means trading with the US selling primary goods at low prices. The debt trap keeps countries poor. 9. If any country tries to operate outside of the US dollar hegemony, it will have sanctions put on it or be invaded. Russia, China, Iran, Iraq, Venezuela being some examples. Number 10. America is exceptionally good as the world's leading money laundering centre, Wall Street and its bastard child, the City of London. 11. America is exceptionally good at supporting the democratic terrorist state of Israel, militarily, economic and financially, to the tune of $15 to $20 billion, direct and indirect per year, so that Israel can continue its project of land theft, murder and ethnic cleansing of Palestine, while its military wreaks havoc in the Middle East, bombings and assassinations with impunity. 12. America is the worst imperial power to exist in history, with a global reach unmatched by any power past or present. So, to conclude, America is exceptionally good for the wrong reasons. The American Empire died in Iraq. Over 10 years of hell for the local population. 17 years in Afghanistan with no way out. At the moment, America is involved in wars with 7 countries. In the 70s, the US was at war with Asia. Today, it is at war with the Muslim world. There is simply no end to American exceptionalism, which is bad news for humanity and the world. In our concept of the good society, we do not believe that any country should be above others. All must respect international law and respect for human rights of others.